That's right. Justin may have just dropped some low-key nods to his ex, Selena Gomez, in his brand new album. Fans didn't miss a beat, instantly spotting a bunch of coincidences, and now, the internet is buzzing with wild theories. This video's a little longer than usual, but for good reason, because ever since Justin dropped this album, there's been a lot to unpack, including what seems like a few not-so-subtle jabs between Selena and Hailey. So make sure you stick around, browse the chapters if you want to skip around, hit that like button to help boost the algorithm, and sound off in the comments with your take. Do you believe all of this is just random timing? Or are these carefully hidden messages buried in the music? Because one of the biggest jaw-droppers is how similar one of Justin's new tracks is to a recent Selena song. Justin's Zuma House and Selena's Scared of Loving You both kick off with emotional, raw, almost personal questions, like they're not just singing, but speaking directly to someone. Maybe even the same person? Listen to this. Justin in Zuma House. It's a lot to chalk up as coincidence. Or is it something deeper? If your jaw dropped too, drop this emoji in the comments now. And there's more. Justin dropped this album the same month as Selena's birthday. Coincidence? Maybe. But hang on, because it gets even more suspicious. In one of the most talked about tracks, he straight up mentions a birthday. Yep, during that same exact month. Listen to these lyrics. All I see is you now. You in first place. Don't want to lose you now, and that's the worst case. Yeah, it's your birthday. You're in first place. And then he continues. Where do I begin? It's been this way for a long time. Something's got to give. 'Cause you keep on ticking on my mind. Too many coincidences. Or was this meant for someone very specific? And here's another juicy detail. Justin named the album Swag. Remember that word? It was everywhere back in 2011, right at the height of his relationship with Selena. Since then, it's pretty much disappeared from the culture. So why revive it now? And get this, swag includes the letters S and G. Yup, as in Selena Gomez. Selena Marie Gomez. Coincidence? Or is he fanning the flames of the Elena theories on purpose? And the timing? Even more suspicious. Justin unveiled the album alongside a full-on romantic photo shoot with his wife Hailey, who he's been married to for 7 years. But this is actually the first time he's made couple photos the entire visual theme of an album. Something's definitely up. Now here's where things really start to get wild. Just a few months before Justin dropped his album, Selena Gomez released a project with her fiancé, Benny Blanco, and it was loaded with romantic couple vibes, both in photos and visuals. Coincidence? Or was that Selena's subtle way of sending a message? Because guess what? Justin had never done a couple-themed rollout like that. Until now. And then there's the track, Daisies. One line from that song had fans spiraling. I'm counting the days. How many days? Till I can see you again. Is he talking about the time he was trying to win Hailey back? Or is that about someone else entirely? There's more. Another part of the song says, way you got me all in my head. Think I'd rather you in my bed. Whatever it is, you know I can take it. I'm counting the days. How many days? Till I can see you again. That hit fans hard. Some people swear Justin still has feelings for someone in his past. Others say he's just reminiscing about the old days, maybe when he missed Hailey before they made it official. But the timing? Still suspicious. And if that wasn't enough to get the internet buzzing, here's a detail fans can't stop talking about. Selena Gomez has a dog named Daisy. Yup, the exact same name as the track where Justin sings about longing, waiting, and wanting to be close again. Total coincidence? Or a quiet, cryptic shout-out to his ex? Because in the Elena universe, even a dog's name can spark major theories. Now let's talk about another emotional track, Way It Is. The whole vibe is dreamy and nostalgic, like Justin's imagining a quiet life far away with someone special. Here's a snippet from the lyrics. I'm dreaming of reaching and pulling you closer. We could settle down. I'm dreaming of a place that we can go away. Time isn't stolen, and there's nobody around. Sounds like those early, private days with Hailey, right? When they were reconnecting, avoiding the spotlight, and keeping things low-key. But then again, is he really talking about Hailey? Or is this fantasy about someone else entirely? And now, let's get into Walking Away, because this one might just spill the biggest secret of all. Justin might be revealing that he and Hailey quietly broke up at some point and later patched things up, away from the cameras. Listen to this line. And girl, we better stop before we say some stuff. We've been testing our patience. I think we're better off if we just take a break and remember what grace is. And then it hits even harder. Baby, I ain't walking away. You were my diamond. Gave you a ring. I made you a promise. I told you I'd change. It's just human nature, these growing pains. And baby, I ain't walking away. That one line, it's just human nature, has fans buzzing with questions. Was Justin admitting to a mistake? Maybe even something that crossed a line? And is he brushing it off as nothing more than emotional growing pains? This part of the album stirred up serious chatter. And right after that, he hits us with, and every time you don't say my name, I'm reminded how I love when you say it. I know we have this moment to face. Baby, I ain't walking away. The line, it's just human nature, keeps coming back to fans' minds. Is Justin trying to explain something he regrets? Could it be a misstep, or something much deeper? Either way, this lyric left a lot of room for speculation. Then we move into the track Too Long, where it really sounds like Justin is venting his frustrations, like he's been left hanging, and for way too long. But the big question remains, what is he waiting for? And then comes the part that really hits hard. I've been waiting. I'm impatient. Ugh, I've been waiting too long. It's been too long. Yeah, sometimes I get insecure. I be trying. You know I do. But I want to let it go. Keep on stroking my ego. Are you stroking my ego? That chorus had everyone asking, is this about something recent with Hailey? Or is this a deeper emotional thread tied to someone from the past? Then we land on Go Baby, and there's no doubt, this one's about Hailey. Just listen. That's my baby. She's iconic. iPhone case. Lip gloss on it. And oh my days. She keeps on talking. It's comedy. Just block it out. My baby. It's clearly meant to be sweet and playful. But fans, they weren't exactly impressed. One viral comment absolutely took over the conversation. Help. Not Hailey Bieber writing her husband a song to put on his album, and he couldn't even bother to put any effort in to make it sound good. Ouch. That one stung. Was the song lacking real emotion? Did it feel too surface level, like Justin barely tried to make it meaningful? That wasn't the only comment gaining traction. Others piled on quickly. Congrats to Hailey Bieber for unexpectedly appearing on her husband's album, marking the first time Justin Bieber features someone else on his cover, conveniently, right as his ex Selena Gomez does something similar. Justin Bieber is trying to align the theme of his upcoming album with I Said I Love You First by Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, after throwing shade and sending subtle digs at the engaged couple multiple times on Instagram. Funny how Justin Bieber releases an album with a couple aesthetic just 7 years after getting married, in 2025, the same year Selena Gomez released a couple album. And then came the visual clue that fans just couldn't ignore. In the album's main promo image, Hailey is staring lovingly into Justin's eyes, but he isn't looking back. His gaze is elsewhere. His face? Distant. Almost blank. To a lot of people, that photo didn't scream passion. It felt forced, like they were trying to prove something instead of showing something real. And for the ones still saying, oh, it's just coincidence, fans pointed out something else hard to deny. Every single time Selena drops an album, Justin follows it with a project of his own. One viral comment put it perfectly. It's like an unspoken tradition between them at this point. Coincidence? Or planned déjà vu? Whatever it is, their creative back and forth continues to fuel fan theories, even after all these years. And the internet? It catches everything. But here's where things really get messy. Just before we get into what fans believe is Hailey's most recent jab at Selena, there was another explosion online. Some people started accusing Justin of copying the entire aesthetic of Kendrick Lamar's legendary album. One viral post pointed out the matching tones in the visuals, the similar photo poses, even the vibe of the married life concept. Side-by-side comparisons started flying around, showing just how close the styles really looked. And on release day, Hailey jumped right into the chaos. She reposted Justin's album announcement with this caption. Is it finally clocking to you freaking losers? That one lit up the internet. People saw it as a raw, unfiltered shot, and not just at haters, but possibly at someone specific. Fans quickly noticed Hailey's whole vibe had shifted, sounding more like Justin lately. Cold, sarcastic, and bold. But is that shift part of their shared new rebel couple image? Or is she just mirroring the tension fans have been reading into for weeks? After the internet started dissecting every lyric, every photo, every expression between Justin and Hailey, she clapped back in classic celeb fashion. And the drama didn't stop there. She posted a story blasting Obsessed by Mariah Carey. And if you forgot, that song is all about people who just can't stop talking about you. So naturally, fans took it as a not-so-subtle clapback aimed directly at the critics who keep dissecting every tiny move Hailey and Justin make. But was it just coincidence? A perfectly timed response? Or maybe, just another way to stir the spotlight and keep the buzz alive? Well, some fans took it even further. They're convinced that the Obsessed post wasn't aimed at random haters at all. Nope, they think it was a jab aimed squarely at Selena Gomez. Why? Because literally one day earlier, Selena's beauty brand, Rare Beauty, posted a campaign featuring a model that looked strikingly similar to Hailey. And that timing? It had fans raising eyebrows. Add to that, the fact that Selena and Hailey unfollowed each other on Instagram just weeks earlier, right before Justin dropped his new album. Another coincidence? Maybe. But with the tension already so high, every single post started looking like a message. And then came the cherry on top. Justin Bieber reposted a bold, fiery video that fans say basically summed up everything he's been dying to say lately. It was loud. It was dramatic. It was emotional and 100% unfiltered. Here's just a taste of the energy. Oh, and if you somehow missed Hailey's latest jab at Selena from last week, you've got to check out the video right here. I live for this kind of chaos, especially when there's this much to dig through. And don't worry, Selena's probably gearing up to clap back soon. And when she does, I'll be right here to break it all down for you in the next video. Honestly, none of this feels random to me. So that's it for today, girls. See you next time here on The Scoop. And tell me in the comments, do you think this is all just wild fan theories? Or is there something real hiding beneath it all?